Hello, thank you very much for tuning into this week's segment of readings. Excuse me. For the main part of the reads, the tarot I'm going to use are Tarot of the Cloisters, created by and illustrated by Michelle Levitt. It's an older deck that I have. I think it was from the mid-90s, but it's by. There's also a connection to U.S. Games. I think there's a U.S. Games website if you look it up on the internet. I'm assuming it's the same U.S. Games, but this is a deck from the mid-90s. I think it's the mid-90s. Supportive Oracle cards. Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish, illustrated by Jesse Reish, and I believe it's a Hay House website at the bottom there. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. I also use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool. And I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element. Those are from mathartfun.com. The dice shop, the website is mathartfun.com, which I think you can see on there. All right. Of course, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. All right, now let's go on to your reading. Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for purchase. No, thank you for tuning into this week's read. There we go. These readings are valid for whenever you watch them. That being said, what do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, okay. Don't tease me. Is this going to be a good one? This might be a good one. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, before we get too deep into it, this is about, like, centering on your outcome. So we got to center on what you want this to be at the finish line. Because we may need to edit some things for you to get that outcome that you need. That's it? Okay. Because currently, things should be going quite well. And again, this is about the outcome that you need. So it's kind of like if I'm going to this outcome, I feel like it's easiest to put it to money. The outcome I need $1,000. That's what I need. I need to get $1,000 out of this when I get to that goal line. Currently, I feel like it's looking like I'm going to get $2,000 out of it. Is that Six of Cups good or bad? Why is it halfway in, halfway out? Could you give me like a little bit more information? Because I feel like you are paying attention quite well. You're not sharing information. Which, I would say normally that's your prerogative. So the Lover's card reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Ten of Pentacles reversed is for what you're dealing. You're not sharing information, and other people don't understand what's going on. So the current energy is kind of like, even though things are good right now, and it's kind of like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not allowing people to get in my way, and one of the ways that I keep them from getting in my way is, like, I don't let them know what's going on. If they don't know that I'm going to show up at the park and enjoy my day and read a book, they can't show up ahead of me and get in my way and cause me issue. If they don't know that I'm going to take this time and go build something for myself, they can't get in my way. They can't be a problem. If they don't know I took time off of work so I could, stay home and do what I wanted to get done. If they don't know I'm staying home, they can't be a problem. Okay, makes sense. If that's how this is hitting, it's kind of like I'm not letting them know so that they can't get in my way. Makes sense. Magician is here too. It's kind of like, but we have to remember what your end goal is for what you want. Because right now it feels like it's great. It's like this is what I want. This is working out the way I want it to. This is what I want. And things feel to you it feels like it's in balance. Kind of like, yeah, I don't want a problem. What is that? Four of Swords. Okay. There's a chance for better here. Four of Swords is coming in like this. It's trying to go better. It's trying to go into the healing energy. There's the chance for a lot of healing here. Now, I'm not going to knock it. Like, the reason you are where you are is because of how you've done things. It makes total sense. I feel like it makes sense. But they're like, all right, you got this far, and you did good, and it made sense up to this point. But now, it's kind of like you're diminishing your return. You're diminishing your return by not changing. But exactly what do they want you to do? What do they want you to do? Because I feel like, Capricorn is very careful. Like, you take things seriously. You don't allow people to bully you. That's just... My family's Capricorn heavy, and I swear, you never push a Capricorn. If you have any sense in your life, you never push a Capricorn. Only thing worse than somebody pushing a Capricorn is another Capricorn pushing a Capricorn, if that makes sense. A lot of Capricorns in my family. I've seen it happen. I'm just saying that's going to end up in a bad place. Bad place. It's not that you're not open to doing things better. You're just like, yeah, but I'm not just going to willy-nilly just going to go, I guess we'll try this. That's not going to happen. So it's kind of like I have to figure out if I have to do this, like, why? Like, why? That's the why. Again, there's healing. There's good energy coming in. You could bring somebody closer. Is this somebody on the outside? No. The community energy is not coming in. The Ten of Pentacles reversed is telling me this could link up in a much more secure way. You could have more allies, more connection here, which could secure what you have a lot better. Okay. The healing energy is possible. This could go better. I'm wondering if it's somebody in the past who just didn't make a good decision, and maybe because of that you just have kept things a certain way because somebody in the past did something maybe more than once a way that they shouldn't have. Right, so you have two face down cards, the Empress and the Eight of Swords. Somebody feels like they're trapped. Somebody feels like they're trapped. I feel like this is hard. I feel like this is going to be difficult for you because whatever you're going towards, this person is important. And I do understand the way it feels here. Like, I feel like I'm not interested in dealing with this. But they're stuck. Okay. They could help your efforts. Whatever this is, they can make this better. So it's like, my goal was 1,000. I knew I was going to get that. At this point, I'm reaching 2,000, so I'm like, this could be really good. This person is like, I could have 5,000. I could have 5,000. I'm like, well, that's 5 times what I expected from this, and I'm very happy to entertain that thought. Tell me what you got. As long as it makes sense. This person knows that they need you. So I don't think this is about you reaching out to them. I think that they're going to reach out to you in the next week or so. If this is hitting, of course. I think they're going to reach out to you. And I feel like your knee-jerk reaction is going to be like, no. Not in the sense of like, don't call me, don't look at me, not that way, but just kind of like, you'll probably let them speak their piece, and I feel like it's going to be like, let me think about it, and then just kind of like, let it sit there and kind of like let it dissipate. It's kind of like we're getting along as well as we're going to. I'm going to let them say their piece, tell them I'm going to think about it, and not really think about it that much, just kind of like let it go away quietly and peacefully. That's not going to help this situation. Ironically, it's the Ten of Cups, and they're like just getting along with people and just going that direction. I can understand why you'd want to if this makes sense, but it's not going to improve the situation. This situation can go better. Okay. The advice here is to like share what you know. Share a little bit of what's going on here. In this person, whoever this person is, I kind of get the feeling that they're not your favorite person. But they're probably, if you're letting them even tell you what they're thinking, they're connected to your situation in a way, like either it's to other people you care about, or the situation, if it's a physical, tangible situation, they're connected to it. And their added connection to this gives you a better outcome. The Aphrodite's love spell with the Four of Pentacles reversed is kind of like letting down your guard a little bit, letting them know what's going on. I don't see you losing anything for doing so. I feel it's more about I don't really want to energy. It's not like you're putting anything of yours in danger. It's just kind of like I don't really want to. Aphrodite is saying, give it a shot because you can have better. Granted, this is a general read. You have to do what you are comfortable with. So it's an idea. It's a suggestion. But if you decide nope, 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 then it's a nope, nope, nope. And that's just how it's going to go. If you do it, though, if you decide to, and I feel like if you got this far in the reading, you're kind of like, well, I'll consider it, but I'm not promising anything. Which is fair. Which is fair. If you're at least just considering it, that's fair. I feel like it's fair. You got the King of Cups coming in, which King of Vessels, King of Cups. You got a new possibility coming in. I think you might have control of it. I don't know if you want control of it, but you might have control of it. The King of Cups coming in with a new possibility, and I get the organization here. I don't know if you have control or if you have a heavy influence. And by heavy influence, you might technically not have control, but people are going to realize if this doesn't make sense, if this doesn't hold to the line, if this doesn't respect boundaries, then Capricorn is not going to be a part of this. And if this gets to the point where you snake Capricorn in, you get Capricorn into something, and then you try to change the rules, Capricorn's going to give you hell over it, and you're not going to like it, so don't do that. So either toe the line or don't bother Capricorn, one of the two. Something is coming here. This energy is a part of it too, whoever this is, because I feel like it's somebody you're like, they're not really my favorite person. Something new coming in. This is where that 1,000 becomes the 5,000. I keep getting a lot of earth energy with it. Like, people understand, like, there's only so much you're going to put up with, and they have to go by your rules if they expect you to be a part of it. There's a lot coming in, there's a lot of effort it has to be put into it, but it's also going to balance out the way it should, is what I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles, especially the way they're depicting it there. I also see, like, they're going to tell you what's pertinent to your part of the situation. There will be things that they omit. Is that good or bad for Capricorn? Pertinent to the situation. People like to play games with information. You got the Five of Wands, half in, half out, and you got the Lover's card packing a wallop, I would say. People are telling you only what you have to be involved in. It's ironic, because I get that the 6 is the major arcana, the Lovers. I feel like I don't really want to be involved in all these little messes anyway, but I also feel like you off to the side, like, people are leveraging that, like, listen, you don't want me to get Capricorn involved, because Capricorn's not going to play nice about this. So do it the way you're supposed to, so that way, Capricorn stays happy and everybody stays happy. Do it the way you're supposed to. Do it the way you're supposed to. I don't feel like you have to get involved in every little thing, and I don't think you really want to, as long as it goes where it's supposed to. As long as people do what they're supposed to, I don't think you really want to. And I feel like people are using this as leverage, kind of like, listen, you're slacking over there. Capricorn hasn't noticed it yet. You better catch up. Put it where it's supposed to be, because once Capricorn figures it out, they're gonna be ticked off, and you're not gonna like it. It does seem to be working to your advantage. I keep getting this King of Cups energy, like somebody saying, listen, we brought Capricorn in for a reason, but there is that other side of Capricorn. When you piss Capricorn off, they're going to let you know. I do feel like this isn't bad. I mean, not that I want people to look at you like you're an ogre, but like if they take it more seriously, like, oh yeah, we don't want to tick Capricorn off, we better do what we're supposed to. And you don't have to deal with it directly. Whatever gets them to do what they're supposed to do, right? I don't feel like that's bad. I don't feel like they're looking at you like, you're mean. I just feel like they're looking at you like, yeah, Capricorn's not going to tolerate that. Capricorn's not going to tolerate that. It's not going to happen. People are doing what they should. This is another reason I feel like they're not telling you everything, because I feel like when you need to do something, things are where they're supposed to be. Other people seem to be not. I don't feel like they're like keeping rhythm, if you will. They're not staying in the proper, they're not doing it at the proper times. But by the time you need to be a part of it, I think everything's where it's supposed to be. I feel like everything is working out. If you can trust in the King of Cups, whoever that is, don't get caught up in the gender. I feel like you'll be okay with this. You're going to figure that out sooner or later anyway, that's going on. It's just if you feel like you can trust the King of Cups to do what they're supposed to do, if you have enough faith in them. I feel like especially when you see it and you realize what's going on, I do feel like you're going to keep an eye on it to a point, but I feel like I'm also going to kind of like, all right, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's also kind of like, but if they know I know, does that mean they're going to stop doing what they're supposed to be doing? Like, what happens then? It's a ridiculous game. I don't like the game. I don't think we should have to play games. We're adults, aren't we? Aren't we? But it's kind of like, all right, maybe I've just got to let the King of Cups handle it. And if you're okay with that, if you can believe in the King of Cups, at least to a point, I feel like you'll be okay. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.